Hi everyone, Zachary Lui here from Toronto Qigong. Today I'd like to talk to you about the five postures and their relation to the five yin organs or the five solid organs. They are the liver, heart, spleen, lung, and kidneys. The liver likes moving, so any dynamic or moving Qigongs works on really moving that Qi, not constraining it, and just more or less free flowing the Qi through the body in parts that are tense or that have tightened up. The Qi in the liver, generally from a Chinese medical classification, does free flow of Qi. It does not like stagnation. However, because of our emotions throughout life, we tend to get stagnated because of anger, stress, anything along those lines. So when you are needing to de-stress yourself, do some moving forms, such as Tai Chi, 8-step brocade, 5 animals Qigong, etc. The heart likes to work on meditation postures. Meditation technically is not a physical posture, it's a mental acuity. However, the heart is elusive, it is the emperor in Chinese medicine. It controls everything, yet at the same time, it's not very well known. So it's the same thing in terms of these classifications. You're doing meditation in every single Qigong form. However, whether or not you're actually seeing it, you don't really get to see it, but you need to be aware of it and notice it being present in all the forms. For the spleen, it's sitting postures or sitting Qigongs because we are folding our legs into a full lotus or half lotus, and that consolidates and pushes the Qi up into the abdomen region. And this is where, by moving the Qi up to the abdomen, we are centering that energy through the whole body. So if you need to more or less consolidate the Qi, then you want to do sitting postures to help you think and help you concentrate. Moving on, we get to the lungs, and the lungs work on breathing. Breathing is in every single context of Qigong. We more or less focus on the breath as a tool. However, if we really want to get down and dirty with focusing on the lungs, we want to do lying down postures. The lying down postures put pressure on the lungs because we have to push against gravity, so we're going to expand the lungs even more, and it puts also pressure on the spinal column, which then presses into the lungs physically. So if you need to be more aware of your breath, notice where those points where you're not breathing in the body, or if you just need a little more energy to pull in, say from a cold or flu, do a little bit of lying down posture or lying down Qigongs to help the lungs there. Finally, we move on to the kidneys, and the kidneys are correlated with standing postures because of stillness. Stillness in Chinese philosophy generally is correlated with water, though the opposite is also talked about moving and free flowing rivers and things like that. For the kidneys, we're trying to work on our skeletal system or our physical structure. We're working on our DNA. We're working on our Jing level, as we would call it in Chinese medicine. So by working on these standing postures, we get to work on our grounding energy or our roots, per se, because we're connected to the earth and we're not being distracted. And the kidneys are all about going back to the source. I will say, for all these five postures that have been discussed so far, do experiment with them, because every single Qigong will have a variation of all these postures in some shape or way, and that's for every single set. However, now that you understand the postures and their uses, I would also say don't go excessive, because depending how excessive you go with each posture, you're going to be taxing or draining all those yin organs. So for example, if I do too much sitting postures, I'm going to really harm the spleen. If I do too much meditation or too much mental acuity, I'm going to really drain and hurt the heart. If I do too many lie down postures, it's going to hurt the lung or drain the lung of its energies. So you don't want to do anything excessive, but at the same time you don't want to do anything where you're not doing anything at all. So there's that fine balancing line, and only you know where it is. If you feel uncomfortable when you're doing these postures, you're probably at your limit. So do maybe 3 to 5 to 10 minutes of it, and that should be fine. But if you start pushing an hour in just one particular posture, then that may be alright for you, it may not be alright for you, and your body will tell you. So always do keep a balance. So for more information, do go to TorontoQigong.com. If you like this information, do share it on Facebook, Twitter, or through any other means. There will be weekly updates for Qigong via the YouTube channel, and there will be weekly updates through the newsletter. So if you're interested, sign up for the newsletter and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Hope you all enjoyed this.